Not gonna lie. It's not easy being 8 years old and teaching yourself to be a warrior, especially when your training ground is the backyard. But that's where Miss Kitts comes in. She's a magical cat with black fur and multiple tails, as well as the ability to talk. And right now, she's saying she's about to give me some actual battle training. Maybe. I do a double take. What did you say? I'm about to enchant your toys into their first ever Barbie Doll Death Match. Ooh, which one do I fight first? None. They are fighting each other. My heart sinks. I bought into this whole deathmatch concept because I pictured life-size opponents. Maybe I misunderstood things. So, I smack my lips. We're not training me. This is a fight between my Barbies. Technically, they are my mother's dolls because she bought them and plays with them when she thinks I'm not looking. But I digress. That's what I promised to do, isn't it? I get that, and Miss Kitts is a magical cat and all, but I can't help but push it a little. Can't we have a part 2 where I do fight them? No. Miss Kitts does that thing where she blank stares at you in a way that blocks off any additional chatter on the subject. Total cat superpower. Miss Kitts stalks around the tea table, her multiple tails swaying with each step. Did I mention Miss Kitts is a magical black cat with no less than 8 badass tails? She is. Back to my me. Miss Kitts scans the toy table carefully. You've prepared for my demonstration. Oh, I've been doing extra push-ups. I refer to the dolls, Mila. You've dressed each one in a unique way. Oh, I want to see different fighting styles, so I changed their outfits. I tap the head of the closest doll. First, there's Boxing Barbie. I stuck blobs of chewed bubblegum on her hands to stand for boxing gloves. Clever. Second is Pokey Chick. I dressed her in a napkin to stand for ninja robes. I tap Pokey Chick's hands. These paper clips stand for nunchucks. I see, Miss Kitts nods slowly. You wish to learn about boxing technique and projectiles in battle. That's right. I move on to the next doll. Third, there's Archer Barbie. The sewing pins taped to her back stand for arrows. I also made a bow from a long needle and thread. And fourth? Frowning, I focus on the last doll. Honestly, I ran out of ideas. She's just wearing a bathing suit, so I have a black ribbon tied around her waist to stand for a quasi-tail. I call her Quasi-Barbie. Miss Kitts prowls around the small table. With every step, her tails keep moving, each in their own way. She stops and sits back on her haunches. Perfect. My pulse speeds. Sure, a doll-based battle demo isn't ideal, but it's something. Can't wait. Then you'll cast the spell now? My voice is a little needy, and I don't care. Yes, each doll will use your natural skills, but have her own personality. Except one. You can consider Quasi-Barbie to be the only warrior. Essentially, she's a true mini-you. Did you say the dolls will have my natural skills? I did. I wince. Are you sure that's a good idea? I don't know much. I'll also give each a basic level of knowledge in the different techniques you specified. Think of them as having completed Archer, Boxer, Nunchuck, and Mila 101. Wait, Mila 101? What does that mean? Miss Kitts licks her front paw. You'll see. There's no point pushing Miss Kitts when she isn't ready to share. All right, bring it on. Stand back. Miss Kitts snaps her claws. That's the way she starts some spells. I don't know how she does it, considering how felines lack both fingers and opposable thumbs, but it's Miss Kitts. Anything is possible. A planet appears on my lawn. It's 5 feet high and hovering just above the grass, only it's formed entirely of golden light. This is her way of casting spells. With a flash of brightness, the planet collapses into a baseball-sized sphere before exploding outward in a shower of sparkles. The spell rolls across the yard in concentric waves that remind me of dropping a stone in a still pond, only the effect is with light instead of water. When the brightness dies down, my dolls still sit at their pink table. All 4 are the same size as before. What changes is how the toys now move around as if alive. A chill of awe moves across my skin. All 4 Barbies are just as I pictured them. Boxer wears gloves, Archer carries her bow, and Pokey totes a sack of nunchucks. As for Quasi, her dragon-scale tail sways behind her. Taking in a deep breath, I soak in this scene. A weight of anxiety falls off my shoulders. Battle training is finally happening. Boxer leaps up from her seat at the table. She shakes out her arms while hopping from foot to foot. Turning her body at an angle, she throws punches into thin air. My brows lift with interest. I never thought about it before, but standing at an angle must make Boxer a smaller target. Meanwhile, Archer checks out her needle arrows. Pokey inspects her sack of nunchucks. Quasi plays rock, paper, scissors with her tail. The other Barbies whisper among themselves and shoot sly glances at Quasi. Quasi is such a loser, whispers Pokey. It's true that Quasi is acting a little immature, but it doesn't give the others the right to be rude. Looks like I have some Mean Girl Death Match Barbies. You have reached the end of the sample of Barbie Doll Death Match bonus story. The full tale is available on the Brutal Times Special Edition audiobook that is live today on Amazon and Apple. Thank you for listening.